So, my name is Luisa, and together with Alessia and Paolo, I've been working at a game called Roboplant. Roboplant is a farming tycoon game, and in this video, I am going to play it for you. This is the first screen of the game. As you can see on the right, there is a roadmap of the things that we're going to implement in the future, and on the left instead, the game menu. There are two options for the game menu, the challenge mode and the story mode. If you click on the challenge mode, you have to complete a specific challenge in a limited amount of time. If you click on story mode instead, you have to give a name to your company, and then you have to choose a planet. At the moment, we only have Milo available, but we are going to design and create other two planets in the future. Okay, so let's start the game. At the beginning of the game, in the story mode, you have our bebop robot talking to you about the fact that you need to save Earth from starvation. So throughout the game, you'll receive some mission to accomplish. This gives a little bit of background about the story and what's happening on Earth. And you can always check her status and progress by clicking on the big button in the bottom right corner. Okay, let's start. So this is the button that you can click on in order to see the progression of your success status in helping Planet Earth. So this is Planet Milo instead, and the first important thing that we need to do is to hire some robots. This is a list of robots that we have available at the moment. As you can see, we have different job roles. We have builder, engineer, we have farmers, biologists. So each robot has a specific role, but also they have some skills, and the kind of skills that they have can improve your business and its success. So the more they have an experience in what they do, the better. Okay, so let's hire Kyle, and then let's hire Jackie. Fantastic. So now we're going to build our structure. Let's start from the corridors first. And then we're going to add some small rooms just to start. Perfect. And then let's wait for our robots to arrive so that we can start building these structures that we have. Here we go. Perfect. As you can see, we have our farmer and we also have our builder. Let's just wait for them to build the first 3 rooms and the corridors. Okay, here we go. So we can use this room as one of our farm or factory rooms. So one of the most important things that we have to do at the beginning when we want to set up the room for production is to add the stabilizers. We need stabilizers in order to set a specific environment inside this room, because each plant in Roboplant needs a specific environment in order to grow. Okay, so now while they are building our stabilizers, humidity, temperature and oxygen stabilizers, we can add the seeder. The seeder transforms seeds into seedlings, and a wick system. A wick system is a planter, so it transforms seedlings into full-grown plants. Can't forget to add a packager as well. Here we go. Perfect. So when the plant is fully grown, we can package it and then we can sell it. Okay, let's plan the production. I have to create everything from scratch right now, but whenever the production is already set, I can just click on copy another production. So let's choose the strawberries, for example. Let's add the seeds, the rockwool, and the fertilizer. So I need a room that is warm, humid, and oxygen rich, and my room is already warm, humid, and oxygen rich. Not in this case, we had no oxygen, but we can definitely check that. Okay, let's see. Okay, now the condition is perfect because we have a room that is oxygen rich, as you can see at the top. Perfect. Okay, so now let's do the same but for the wick system. Let's select the strawberries, the seedlings, and the expanded clay, and the fertilizer as well. And let's do the same for our packager. So we need to package the strawberries. Here we go. And we need to select the non-recyclable plastic bags. Okay, perfect. So everything is set. Let's just go to another room. In this room we can start the lab, but before doing that I want to give my robots a room where they can relax. That's very important. So let's just add the charging station, and let's add a vending machine. Here we go. And lastly, let's add a game console so they can play games as well. Perfect. Let's go to the lab. I need some desks, some research desks, so that I can research more technologies, more tools, and also new plants to grow, new alien plants to grow. Here we go. So we have different types of tables. And at the moment, we are just going to put these two, and then I'll let you see how I plan the research. Another important thing that we need to do is to add decoration in the room, so that we can improve the room. If I put decorations inside the relax room, it means that the room, in this case you can say plastic scene, because the room gets better and robots charge faster. If I add decorations inside a factory room instead, in this case I can improve the happiness of my workers while they work inside that room. Okay, perfect. So now we have our two tables. If I click on this table, for example, I can see all the things that I can research through this table. I can research a deep water system, which is another type of hydroponic system where I can grow more quantities. So let's just select it, start the research so that I can unlock this specific hydroponic system. In this one, instead, I can choose the lab research table. This is probably one of the most important tables, because on this table you can research new plants to grow, new alien plants. So it's important to select this one as a first research so that you can have it, and then you can start discovering new alien plants to grow. Perfect. So we now have our first seedlings ready, as you can see. Little cute plants. Our robot is picking them up, and then it is going to put them inside this other hydroponic system. One of the nice things that we can do is to accept the contracts. So if I click here, I can see a list of contracts that are available in this moment. The new contracts are coming in 24 hours. So for example, now I am growing strawberries. I could open this contract from the space mining colony. I can read a little bit of the history and the message they are giving me. And as I can see here, I need 1 point of reputation, and if I go back, I have 1 point here, so that's perfect. I can select this contract, and if I complete the contract, I'll receive 1,200 coins, but I also receive 1 point in reputation. This helps the business and its advance and also its success. So let's accept the contract. Perfect. So we have 5 days and 25 hours in order to complete it. Okay. I can definitely build another room where I can grow another type of plants. So let's do this. Let's keep going with the game. So you can also choose between different types of corridors and different types of room layouts. Of course, there are rooms that are bigger, but I will show to you what happens when the room is bigger. You need to set the environment with the stabilizers. You need to be careful with that and pay attention. Okay, our robot here is researching, so that's fantastic. And let's hire another robot just to have more help. As you can see in this tab, we have the priorities, so we can give priorities to the robot so they give more priority to a specific task. But let's just hire Jamie. Perfect. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's go on. As soon as they build this room, I will start the production of another type of plant. Here we can see now our robot is planting the seedlings into the planter, the wick system, and we'll soon see the plant growing into full plants with cute strawberries. Okay, so the ship has landed, the spaceship has landed, and almost, so we have another robot coming in. Here we go. That's fantastic. Perfect. Okay, let's just speed up the game a second. Now the robot is cleaning the seedler, so it's ready for other seedlings. Perfect, so our farmer is building that room. That's fantastic. And let me show you the plant growing here. It's growing slowly, but it is growing. Okay, let's see the progression of the research. Here we go, we have 297 on 4,300, so the research is going on. Now we have our new room available, so I'll start by putting down the first stabilizers. And choose all of them. Perfect. Okay. As you can see, there are two different types of seeders, and instead of the planters we have to unlock the structures through the research, as well as more advanced packager table. But let's put down this one so I can show you another type of structures. Okay, I wait for my robots to build structures. I don't have loads of money, so I need to be careful about what I put down. But as you can see, the plants are growing and we have new seedlings, new strawberry seedlings. So we'll be able to complete our contract soon. Okay. Meanwhile, we still have our robots researching in our lab that we're going to populate whenever we have new game assets available and unlocked through the research. Okay, let's go on. Okay, if you want to destroy some structures, you can do so. For example, in this case, I don't need all of them. I put down too many. but I can start planning from scratch the lettuce production. So I'll do the same thing that I did for the strawberries, but for the lettuce. As you can see here, the environment set in the room is different from the one required by this plant, because this plant needs a cold, humid and oxygen-rich environment, but we don't have these conditions in the room at the moment. So we need to make sure that we have a cold, humid and oxygen-rich. So let's go to our stabilizers. Let's put down more so that they can keep the perfect conditions. Okay, good. And then this is set to humid, but as I said, we need cold, humid and oxygen rich. So currently is arid because we need another one, waiting for the robots to build them. And we need to set this to cold so that we have the right condition. Okay, perfect. So we have oxygen rich, humid and cold at the moment. Okay, cold and oxygen rich. Okay, let's go back to our strawberry rooms. We have our robots picking up the strawberries. Let's click here to see what we have in our storage. So at the moment we have 78 strawberry seedlings. That's good. We don't have strawberries still because the package is here. But as soon as the robots takes it to the storage, so this area here, we'll see it in our storage. Perfect. So our robot is building the humidity stabilizer, so we'll have a better condition soon. Okay, so let's give it a bit of time. Okay. Okay, so now I can start the production. The current humidity levels are not in the valid range to continue production. Let's just check the humidity levels, just a second. Okay. The oxygen is good, so let's just put down another one. And let's go to our packager. So now our robot is packaging the strawberries. We can have a look. See, the strawberries are inside the box, and we have our robots packaging them. Okay, perfect. We'll be able to complete the contract, and once we do, we can receive 1 reputation points and some money as well, of course. The research is going on really well, even for the other table. We are almost there to complete this one. Okay. Let's wait for our robots. They are enjoying their time in the relax room. Nice. I can put down a decoration here in the lab. I'll do that as soon as I deliver the first contract, so I have more money. Okay. Let's just go a little bit faster. Let's see. We have 8 packages of strawberries. But our robot, our farmer, is taking the package here in the storage. So now we have 34. That's perfect. Nice. Perfect. We also have our humidity stabilizer. So now the room is cold, humid and oxygen rich. So I can start the production of lettuce seedlings. Perfect. Everything is good for the lettuce. Okay, so let's complete the contract. now it's ready to complete, and we can click on complete contract. So we are going to deliver to the space mining colony some sweet delicious strawberries. Okay, almost there. Let's add a decoration to the lab. At the moment we can only add this one. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Whenever I see this, I need to click on it, and I am going in this case to decide. This is like a mission from Earth, so I need to decide what I want to do with this mission. Let's see, send some money. I don't have loads of money, but that's okay. I am now minus 5,000, but I'm happy because I helped Earth. And as you can see, the success status went to 12. That's great. Okay, so we completed the contract. We are going to research this table and be able to discover new alien planets. But I don't want to tell you too much about the game, so I'll leave it here. This is just a little taste of what the gameplay is, and I hope you like it. Thanks a lot for watching.